Hey everybody, welcome along to this short video where we're going to take a look at the new functionality on your Evolution web store. The first new feature we're going to take a look at is the new banner tool functionality. As you'll know, previously you've been limited to only a set number of banner positions on the front page of your Evolution store. Not anymore, we've made improvements. You can now put a banner pretty much anywhere you want to on your store. The way we've done this is to separate the store into three sections: the left hand column, the central column, and the right hand column over here. If you want to put a banner, let's say where this banner here is, right banner, that would be classed as right hand column, banner priority number 1. The banner below it would be classed as right hand column, banner priority number 2, and 3 and 4 and so on. This banner over here in the central part would be classed as central banner priority number 1. And then if you wanted a banner on the left hand side, on this template it is a little bit lower as to not upset the navigation. And you can see left banner, banner priority number 1 and banner priority number 2. We haven't stopped there though, we've gone even further with banner tools and we've actually added functionality into the category pages as well. So for example, if I go to office machines and then through to something like shredders, you can see that we've got a banner here at the top of the page. This banner is a Fellows banner, which is obviously going to help us promote to sell Fellows products. If I click on the banner, it takes me through to a landing page that I made earlier with some Fellows products on there that I want to promote. It's the same landing page that sits behind this banner here. We'll come back to that in a second because there's another bit of banner functionality that we've added in, which is to allow the banners to be added to keyword searches. So for whatever you type into this banner, this search bar up here, you can add a banner in the results. For the purposes of demonstration, I'm going to type in purifier and click search. Here you go, you can see we've got the purifier results at the bottom here, and at the top we've got another Fellows banner which points to these products here, which is part of their purifier range. And if we click on that banner, you can see it takes us through to a landing page behind that banner just talking about the features of the Fellows purifiers. We can of course add text to this if you want to. If you look back over to the right hand side, you can see we've still got our other banners here, and if we click back onto the Fellows banner here, it takes us back to that landing page, which segues nicely onto the next feature that we've got that I want to talk to you about, which is the inclusion of the Fusion data into your Evolution web store. So if I click on this product at the top here, which is a £800 Fellows shredder, you can see this is the normal page that you'll be used to on your Evolution web store, where we've got some data down here about the product and a picture there as well. Now this machine here is £800 in price. It's not a decision that someone would take lightly into buying, I don't think, is to spend £800 on a machine. So what they need is the very best information they can get. And personally I don't think this is it. This data comes from the wholesalers. And it's not great data. It's certainly not as good as data as Fellows would like you to have, which they have made available for their products. So this is where we come in with our Fusion data product. We have restructured the data standard in the industry, and we've done that by recruiting the very, very best in the industry, which is David Brown, widely recognised as the industry's #1 expert in office supplies data. And if we take a look at how the data will look on your Evolution web store, the very same products, we're still looking at a Fellows shredder, the very same product. This is what it will look like with Fusion data, or as it does look like with Fusion data. The first thing you'll notice is the page is actually laid out a little bit differently. Because there's a whole lot of new information that we've added into all the products, over 110,000 SKUs we've enhanced onto the Evolution web store. We needed to lay the pages out differently so that it wouldn't look too cramped up, but it would also encourage people towards this button over here, which is the Add to Basket button. So the first thing you'll notice is there's actually multiple images, so I can look at different images. Great high-res photo there from Fellows. Okay, and then we've got, if we break the page down, we've got a quick overview here of sales bullet points. We've got a much better description of the product here. Okay, on the right hand side we've got the associated products that you should buy if you're buying this machine, so we've got some upselling there. We've got the document section here, so we can click on that and it'll take us through to the PDF file that Fellows supply to go with this print shredder, and then also the manual that goes with it as well. And if we click back, we've also got a video or 2 videos on this product. Great video. And then last but not least, by no means least, we've got the attributes here. These are the real special part of the data that we've put together. This allows you to not only get a real quick snapshot at the specification of this product, but also when you're trying to find the product you're looking for, it allows you to break down the page into attributes and use them as filters to find what you're looking for. A good example of doing this process would be to say go through to a fairly standard category, something like pens. So let's do that. Let's go to office supplies, and let's go through to pens, and then through to ballpoint pens. And as you can see here, we've got, wow, you know, there's over tens and tens of pages of pens here. Trying to find the one that I want amongst this would take ages and ages of looking through page after page after page and not finding what I'm looking for. When you compare it to how the Fusion data is laid out, first of all, you may notice that the results page is slightly different. We've gone for a grid view here. I think it looks absolutely great. If you are a fan of the list view, the option is there to switch back, and the system will remember which view you've gone for. So if I click on grid view, when I next come back, it will remember that I like the grid view. So we can see the page nicely laid out here, and this is where the real data comes in. This is where it really gets exciting. I'm looking for a certain type of pen, so I'm going to use these filters on the left hand side here to help me find it. The first thing is I'm looking for a rollable pen, so I'm going to tick that box there, and it's going to get rid of any pens in this category that aren't rollable pens. Secondly, I want one that's got red ink, so I'm going to click on red ink, and there we go, we've got rid of any pen that doesn't have red ink. Next up I want to do is I want to choose the nib size, and I'm going to go for a fine point. That takes me down to just 2 pages of results of all different types of pen, but actually I know the brand I want a Q-Connect product. So I'm going to click on Q-Connect, and there we have it. We've gone from thousands and thousands of pens down to just the one pen I've been looking for, and if I click through onto that, you can see how great it looks on our new display page with the bullet point texts, good description, the attributes that have helped us find the pen we're looking for, and of course we've got the cross sell there to an alternative product which is the same pen sort of from Bic. That sums up the 2 features I wanted to show you. The last thing I wanted to go through was a little bit about design. We have got 2 new templates going into the web stores, which will be coming in towards the end of April, which we're very much looking forward to showing you. And also, whilst talking about design, I just wanted to have a quick little show of some of the best looking designs that are out there for Evolution. So I'm going to show you those now. Just a quick snapshot across some of the stores we've got out there. So Clark's, I think, is a store that looks great with the drop down menus, and the content pages they've put together look absolutely terrific, showing, you know, all about the different high street stores they've got and much, much more. Continua are a company that have managed to, in the One Evolution web store, get across all of the servicing and support they do for machines and Xerox machines, equipment sales for some very expensive machines through to your everyday office supplies as well. They've also got their blog integrated on the front page here, which is great for search engines. OBOS Direct, I think, great clear looking site there. ACS, I think, is a great looking site, although they've actually got a new site going live very soon. Mossy Office, another great looking site for our future, looks great, as does Egan Read, Officey, Office Things, Office Thingy. One-to-One is a great looking site for a business that's trying to get everything into one, so talking about all the services that they do, as well as making it easy for their customers to get on and find what they're looking for. Not Just Stationery is a great clean looking site, and with all of the other services they do, things like website designs, florists, networks, all sorts of stuff all put onto their one site. And we've got some new sites that are not even live yet that look completely different as well, I think look great. So you can see from those site designs that, you know, you can have an Evolution store to look pretty much exactly like you'd like it to, which I think looks great. So if you'd like some more information about how to get a bespoke design, then get in touch with me. My details are coming up on the screen now. And that really does sum it all up. So the real big thing that we're really most excited to talk to you about is the enhanced data. As you can see, does look great. That's been the work of over 2 years of the development team working on that, so it's come a long way. It's a working project. It's something we're going to carry on working on, making better and better. If there are any manufacturers you think that could have better data on the Evolution Store, then please let them know to get in touch with us, and we'll keep on moving in the right direction for you guys. So that sums it up, guys. I hope you liked everything you saw there, and we're very much looking forward to rolling that out in the coming weeks. Thank you. Bye.